Welcome back to MNN, and this is Market Report. First off, Bitcoin stayed bearish at the end of the day, with the day opening at 66,761 and closing at 64,144, with a total loss of 3.92%, reaching a high of 67,514 and a low of 64,095 throughout the day. Next, moving on to other cryptocurrencies. Ethereum also stayed bearish at the end of the day, with the day opening at 1,860 and closing at 1,813, with a total loss of 2.51%, reaching a high of 1,893 and a low of 1,770 throughout the day. Solana opened the day at 74.22 and closed the day at 71.63, with a total loss of 3.48%. Reaching a high of 75.72 and a low of 70.95. XRP also stayed bearish, opening the day at 1.212 and closing at 1.201, with a total loss of 0.85%, reaching a high of 1.249 and a low of 1.187. Moving on to metals. Gold stayed bearish, opening at 4,452 and losing a total of 0.4% to close the day at 4,434, reaching a high of 4,473 and a low of 4,404. Moving on to silver, which opened at 74.19 and lost 2.34% to close the day at 72.45, reaching a high of 74.88 and a low of 72.43, staying bearish. Looking at stocks, the S&P 500 stayed bearish, closing at 7,554, with a loss of 56.10. Dow Jones stayed bearish, closing at 50,687, with a loss of 620.72. Thank you for tuning in to MNN, and this was Market Report.